Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Sterling Mertanzel, here again with Module 2 of Dramatic Interpretation. This is going to focus mostly on finding literature, finding your piece, finding what you are going to be performing when you are competing. So typically in DI, we will use either prose or drama. Under the prose category, which is basically books, if you will, just going on to like Barnes & Noble or Borders or whatever your local bookstore is, and going into the memoirs and autobiography section. This is going to be the first-person accounts of, like, let's say somebody's life or an event that happened to them, something that provoked them to write this book. Obviously, like, these were written with purpose, so therefore performed with purpose. And that's why we mostly gear towards memoirs and autobiographies, because one, they're in the first person, and two, they're usually written by somebody maybe not famous, maybe actually famous, somebody that had an impactful moment in their life, or someone who made an impact on the world that basically forces us to want to tell their story. Not forces us, but, you know, provokes us to want to tell their story. In the drama category, this is a little bit more narrow. I would usually gear towards one-person shows or plays. Well, they're the same thing. But this is kind of the same thing, but they're meant for performance. The only difference between finding prose and drama is that prose is written to be read, drama is meant to be performed. So I don't know what kind of performer you will turn out to be, but me personally, I always go towards drama because I love finding something meant for performance. That way, when we're reading a script, we can find different ways to speak it, different ways to deliver it, different emotions that we could put places, which we will get into in the further modules. Typically where you can find plays other than any other bookstore or any drama store is online on playscripts.com, dramatist.com, or Samuel French. Samuel French also has different stores, I believe in like New York City. I don't know if any of you guys are going to get on a plane to go find some DI scripts, but those are some great websites to find scripts. Now, when you're picking literature, this is something that has been a struggle with myself. Don't ever just read the first book and decide, yep, okay, I found my DI, we're going to perform it, we're going to cut it, we're going to do it, this is great. But you don't have any connection to it. You don't know really what it's about. You don't really feel passionate about like this author or like their cause for writing this. It was just the first thing that you read and you decided, okay, I'm going to get some work done and I'm going to get this DI. Wrong. What you need to do is read everything that you possibly can and find that one thing that you really connect with. Like for me personally, I chose a DI that was on women's perception in the media, and that was something I was really passionate about, but it took reading through tons and tons of different plays, even books, just to find something that I really believed in, and that was what really turned out good for me. So, my advice to you is when you're reading and finding literature, find something that you really connect with. Find something that you're passionate about. You might not know what you're passionate about right away, but when you start reading things and decide, wow, that is something I would really want to talk about, especially in one of these pieces and especially through performance. So that is Module 2 for Dramatic Interpretation. Stick around and we'll be back with Module 3.